This Monday, September 25th, let's start 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Philadelphia Eagles 2-0, 1-0 on the road at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2-0, 1-0 at home at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, 83 Fahrenheit, scattered thunderstorms, 6 miles per hour. Let's get right into the line history here. I got money line up, so let's move over to the spread here. And we have Tampa Bay sitting as 5.5-point dogs. This opened up at 6.5. So we have a 1-point move towards the Buccaneers. The Eagles have not looked good, but sitting at 2-0. This total is sitting at 46. This opened up at 45. It's gone up a point to 46. Up a point. That surprises me as well. Take a look at the cash flow then for this one. Eagles, Buccaneers. We have the spread here, 41% of the tickets and 65% of the cash on the Buccaneers, market moving in that direction. Then you have 40% of the tickets and 89% of the cash on the under. So why in the world would this be moving up? Why would it be going from 45 to 46? And since it's moved to 46, there's been a move to the under, but that didn't happen until this morning. Last night, there was even a 3-cent move to the over at 46. So that's interesting. Jarek White looking at Tampa Bay money line. Harold Williams looking at Eagles -5. And Birdie says Bucks from me here, and it has been bet. He said I would also bang the table for the Bucks money line. Eagles come in 2-0. They come in off a 34-28 victory at home over the Vikings, where they benefited greatly off of 4 Viking fumbles. They also received awful news. Starting quarterback Avonte Maddox will undergo surgery for a torn pectoral suffered in the win on Thursday. Maddox will be out indefinitely and for likely the rest of the year. So with Maddox out, Eagles turn to undrafted free agent Mario Goodrich. So they're already without starting safety Reed Blankenship with the rib injury, starting quarterback James Bradbury with the concussion. When Sirianni was asked about Bradbury, he said that everyone has a chance to play this week against Tampa. So it's possible that Bradbury's back in business. Against the Vikes, Jalen Hurts was 18 of 23 for 193 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He also ran 12 times for 35 yards and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith was excellent. He caught 4 passes for 131 yards and a touchdown. Replacing Kenneth Gainwell due to injury, DeAndre Swift was a monster. 28 carries for 175 yards, caught 3 passes for 6 yards. Running game put up 259 total yards, allowed the Eagles to dominate time of possession, 39-28 to 20-32. They finished with 430 yards of offense, went 6 of 14 on third down, 3 of 4 in the red zone. The defense put pressure on Cousins, finishing with 2 sacks and 10 quarterback hits, but the Vikings still put up big passing numbers, 346 yards through the air. Minnesota was 7 for 11 on third or fourth down and went 3 of 3 in the red zone. That's not the Eagles defense that I remember. The Buccaneers are full of confidence and face a tough test here. They come in off an easy 27-17 win at home over the Bears to move to 2-0 on the year, put up 437 yards of offense, were 8 of 15 on third down. There remain issues in the red zone. They were just 1 of 4 down there. The Bears secondary is missing key pieces. Mayfield took advantage. 26 of 34 for 317 yards and a touchdown. He has yet to turn the ball over through 2 games. Shocking. Mike Evans, 6 catches for 171 yards and a touchdown. Chris Godwin caught 5 for 58. Rashad White ran 17 times for 73 yards and a touchdown and caught 5 for 30. The defense swarmed Justin Fields. 6 sacks, 10 quarterback hits, held him to 3 yards rushing on 4 carries. Now, they played without Carlton Davis with the toe injury and Kalijah Cansey with the calf injury. So Davis is a very important cornerback and, the most experienced quarterback on the roster. He would be very useful against the Eagles, and he's dealing with a toe injury that doesn't seem to be healing. Take it away, Troy, our first of our doubleheader on Monday, Eagles, Buccaneers.
So this is a spot where I'm leaning exactly where Birdie is sitting. I wouldn't mind a money line play based on this market move. I mean, I've talked about this a lot on this channel is, these teams that open between 6 and 7 and close below 6, very strong. 5-2 ATS, 5-2 on the money line. That has me looking at the Bucks. I mean, I knew this spot as soon as I pulled up the market environment, I knew I was going to be looking towards the Bucks. And after watching the Eagles and how they perform, bunch of question marks on the Eagles defense. I think there's a lot we have to sort out from an injury report. But Jalen Hurts is very hesitant in the pocket. It's almost like he trusts his offensive line too much. Last week, he held the ball for three seconds. Average drop back. He held the ball for 3 seconds. That shows a little bit too much trust or very hesitant and not quite sure what he's seeing. And maybe that's props to Brian Flores or to the defensive coordinator for the Vikings for throwing all those blitz packages at him. He was able to burn it a few times, but overall, he just looked very, very hesitant. And Jalen Hurts was pressured at a 26% rate, which is fourth in the NFL. And that, again, reflects his decision-making in the pocket, his indecision in the pocket more than anything. This, to me, is something I'm going to sit on. I'm going to study a little bit more, but I plan to be on the Bucs. And now that it's below 6, I think I have a time to wait here. I like where the number's at under 6. I'll take it on the money line, and I'll take it on the spread as well. Just trying to let the injury report come out, and maybe that makes it official.
Brady says the Eagles' defense is trash. I mean, if Bradbury, excuse me, because Bradbury, of course, on the Vikes. If Bradbury is back, and I mean, isn't this a much better defense if Blankenship and Bradbury are out there? Don't they go right back to being aren't they capable of being a dominant defense even without Maddox?
Yeah, I think so. I do. But still, there's too many points. The line is not right based on where these two teams currently sit. Even at full health, I want to see it from the Eagles first, specifically. Unfortunately, I love this kid, Jalen Hurts. I thought he was awesome last year. His story, just everything about him, I loved it. But he's not the same this year.
Huh. I'm interested in the Bucs. I didn't realize I was. I'm interested in the Bucs. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to see whether I move on them tonight. Gonna have some nice dogs on my card. All right, let's move on to the final game